All right, so this is your boy Mad Mike, man. I just want to kind of give you guys a quick idea of just, about why I decided to create this channel to begin with. I have multiple channels, and multiple of those channels are particularly like most of these channels are indeed monetized. I've helped so many people within my particular space, and at some point I may or may not. Um, I'll give you guys, where I began that journey in regards to my other channels, but if you look deep enough, you'll be able to find me. But not too long. I just want to kind of give you guys a quick idea of why I started this journey. And let's just be honest, man. People are just full of crap. Some people just fucking selfish as hell, and they don't want to share the wealth. Well, wasn't raised like that myself. I believe in you put out the good energy, you put out great energy. Um, it's going to come back to you. You help other people, it's going to come back to you. If you're willing to help the right people, it's going to come back to you. So this is one of the reasons why I personally decided to build this particular channel and a sports content creating platform where people can come over here, share their ideas, share their particular thoughts. On the titles. There are title methods and how to properly title live streams, videos, the types of videos that are working, some of the editing software that they use, whether it's financially um uh well, it's not financially able to be able to afford these certain things, whether expensive, non-expensive. Like, I want to be able to give you guys these clues and these tips, because again, when I came up as trying to become a journalist, a writer for a few publications in the sports niche, and I, like I said, I started in the sports niche, and when I tell you, so many people smiled in your face, so many people um, looked at you and said, yeah, you have potential. But when it actually came down to these people actually giving you help, most of these people have turned their back on you. So this is the reason why I created, this particular platform. And I've had multiple, like I said, multiple platforms where it's well over 1,000. Some um, over 10K. I have a number of other platforms, and I've helped build multiple platforms over 10,000. So, uh, Kathleen, how you doing? I don't know. Nihilist, I hope I'm saying that right, but Nihilist, how you doing? But this is one of those platforms where I just want to be able to share a lot of my knowledge, with a lot of people. And like I said, one thing I see about the sports niche, like I've got you got YouTube tips, from health channels. You got how to build a YouTube channel. You got vlogging tips. But when it come down to actually the sports niche, man, it ain't shit out here. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. People are so fucking selfish when it comes down to this sports niche. So this is one of the things that I wanted to do for this channel. Like I said, right now it's at 50 subscribers, and and I'm telling you right now, I have a channel where, just look hard enough, you'll be able to find me. But like I said, Matt Mike Linson, man, um, I built a sports channel, and I just want to be able to give people there, um, give people tips and give people an idea of, how to make their platform. But one of the things relatively, I specialize in on myself, I would have to say, is probably, I would probably have to say that I could recognize talent. I could recognize what you are good at and kind of help mold you and send you in the right direction, because a lot of people waste their time. A lot of people waste their time thinking they're actually good as a writer, and you're not. You're better at being um, your charisma. Some people are charismatic. They may not be good writers, but you put a microphone and you put a camera in front of them, and these motherfuckers just go off. You know what I'm saying? They can speak to an audience. Some people can't put two fucking sentences together, but you get them a pencil, you get them a pad, you get a computer, and they can go off. So these are the things that I want to kind of bring to the sports niche, man. I want to create um, just a place where sports content creators um, can share their stories, share their ideas, share their tips, and just be open for it. And that's honestly the truth. But fuck the Cowboys. Let's just say that right off the bat. All right, I'm a Falcons fan, so fuck the Cowboys and fuck the Eagles, especially. But it's not fuck the Cowboys when they playing the Eagles. It's it's still fucking it's still fuck the Cowboys, but until I hate everything about the Eagles, just saying. But like I said, man, this is just all about creating a space where content creators, sports content creators, can actually share their fucking knowledge. Okay? Share their fucking knowledge. And that right there is all I want. And that's at the end of the day, that's what I want. So, like I said before, man, um, if there's if this kind of if that channel, if there's something that you feel like you want to be a part of, and you know, be willing to throw some of your ideas out there, some of your questions, some of your comments, and how I particularly do things on my channel. And like I said, well over 30,000, well over 20,000 subscribers throughout YouTube. And like I said, no, I'm not some, no, I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I'm not Nick Nimmin. I'm not any of these guys. But I have had multiple channels and helped build channels with people well over 50,000. Okay, well over 50,000. I've had a hand in that. So just want to be able to share that. And like I said, man, you guys, if you enjoy that, you want to be a part of that, go right here, man. Hit that subscribe button right here, man. Mike TV, man. Okay, man, Mike TV, and that right there is all I got to say about that. So, sport content creator, if you a sports content creator and you want, to help not only myself but help others, go and hit that subscribe button and just share the love, share share the love, share the knowledge, and hit that subscribe button right here, man. And that's all I got to say about that, man. Peace.